Yep. Hello guys. I just had to let the music play out, but this is my favorite game of all time, actually. Super Mario RPG. I'm Sarah, and this is episode 1 of me playing that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, we already saw you. We already saw the clock. I would start here, but that is my personal save, so let's go ahead and set all this bullshit up. And then get into it. But yeah, this is my favorite game of all time. I don't know why. I've thought about it before, but really I think it just boils down to the fact that the story is super good. The characters are awesome. I love the characters. And the gameplay is great, but I mean I'm not the biggest fan of like RPGs per se. Especially not like JRPGs. Although that's not really fair because I haven't played more than like one Final Fantasy and I didn't like it. Just something about this game. It has a charm to it. Oh, and the music, man. The music is perfect. I get a huge boner over the music of this game. What is your name? It's Luca. I'm not going to change their names. Run along now. Make sure that you talk to her again, though. You want to get that 200 G's. I'm not actually a speedrunner, but I am going to quickly go through this section here and do all the things you need to do. Because you need to do certain things in certain orders so that you don't fuck up the rest of the game. Excuse me. First thing you need to do is immediately talk to her, don't do anything else. Then immediately grab her pendant, don't do anything else. Then immediately talk to her again, don't do anything else. And say yes. You have to do that or else you will fuck up some shit later. Also say sure when she says, "Can I get in your butthole?" Make sure. This is important. Okay. Next thing you need to do, and not in no particular order. There's a cat over here to the left. Well, first of all, this sandwich here, you need to not eat it. Pretty easy, right? Murder this cat and its terrible AI. Pathfinding is ridiculously bad. See what I mean? Like, it gets stuck on corners. Lure it over here to this little bitch. Give the country cat back. Okay. Now you need... These guys are in the way. And they say, like, they're still setting up. Why don't you go do stuff? You gotta come back up here, talk to this bitch. Don't give a shit, just need to progress. Just come back up here. They're gone for some reason. The last thing you need to do is don't press any buttons during the sequence. Yep, this is exciting gameplay. Alright, now we're good. This is me ragging on my favorite game of all time. Dude, I will not stop gushing about this game. There are a couple things in it, though, that I don't prefer. Where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. How about you? What if I was a pussy? What if I didn't want to try it out? I mean, for all I know, this fucking thing could atomize me. wow. Now, let's see you do it. Nothing bad will happen. Trust me, I did it. Nothing bad happened. Behold the vision of loveliness as she steps into this machine and absolutely nothing happens except for that. There's still time to change your mind. No, really. Throw the switch, bitch. I wonder why the music cut out. And I wonder why ominous music started playing. Everyone's just wondering what's going to happen. What? No one saw this coming! Oliver Adams turned into another Marley in another universe. Or something, I don't know. I don't know how this works. Time travel's a fickle thing. I make a timey-wimey joke, but I've never actually watched that show. The way she disappeared. It couldn't have been the telepod. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. I wonder if that's why she was sent into a hole and not her pendant. I know I've seen her somewhere. To be fair, the first time I watched this, I didn't expect this shit to happen. When I was like a teenager playing this game. I can tell by the music that what I'm doing is apparently heroic. Dude, all the songs in this game can just be in my ear pussy all the day long. I love it so much. I've downloaded the entire OST like multiple times. Multiple times because I forgot, or because I lost them the first time. So let's come up here. Destroy these goblins. Basically is like the tutorial on what you're supposed to do. You really can't die here. I mean, you literally can if you purposefully try to die. But all these goblins die in one hit. Nice crit. That's totally necessary. I'm wielding a wooden sword and I'm destroying these guys in one hit. That's probably like a bad thing. Alright, let's come up here. And this fight up here is also unavoidable, so I'm not going to avoid it. But most of the rest of the fights in the game are avoidable. Except for like boss fights and such. Just fucking punted me. Bitch. Get slashed on. Get the power glove. Actually, I'm going to equip that real quick. Avoid these assholes. I don't need to fuck with them. Just quickly make our way back up to this castle. Now, in order to avoid the fights, you want to... I fucked it up there. But you got to know this path, and you got to follow the path. So there I was trying to hug the tree so that I wouldn't proc these enemies, but I fucked it up. Red Cyclo! Wouldn't it be awesome if fucking Zangief was in this game? I'd play the shit out of that. Is it Zangief or Zangief? I hear it pronounced Zangief a lot. But this isn't Street Fighter, this is Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm just kidding, this game has some life. Which saddens me to say, dude. I love Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And it's not dead, but it definitely, the fact that it's not going to Evo pisses me off. But enough about that. Something's odd about him. Bitch, you trying to disobey my orders? Let's go to the right. Something to note about these chests is if you open them up in the past, they'll be opened in the future as well. But if you open them in the future and then go back to the past, they won't be open, so you can get twice as much that way. Pretty sure it's just a tonic or whatever, so it doesn't matter, but still. There you are! Now get it out of this room. I need to get naked in front of this individual. Come nearer, sir. Alright. Okay, now I'm near. Fooled you, didn't I? Yeah, you fooled no one, Marley. I'm just saying. We all knew. Or maybe I knew because I've played this game before. Hard to tell. We barely knew each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Oh, baby, you knew I'd come for you. Thank you, Chrono. Something's wrong. What's happening? It feels like I'm being torn apart. You know, I'd tear that apart. Help me, Chrono. I'm scared. Please, Chrono, help me. Yeah, I can't. Or rather, I can, but it's going to take an entire episode to do it. So I'm just going to run away inconspicuously like nothing happened, because nothing did happen. I'm just, nothing happened. Nope. The fuck are you doing here? How'd you get here? What do you... Excuse me, what do you mean she's gone? Just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. Yeah, she's Princess Nadia. Spoiler. She descended from a long line of heroines. Really, just four. There's just 3 generations before her. Or rather, she's the 3rd generation since this generation. Well, would that make us like 200 years in the past? I don't know. I don't remember. And she wasn't able to have sex, though we need to go make her have sex so that she can have our Marley back. Yeah, let's go do it. On a quest to get the princess laid. Come through this forest. Try not to have any random encounters. I mean, they're not random, but you know what I mean. Encounters. Let's try not to have any of those. There we go. See how I didn't get any cutscenes? I keep saying cutscenes, I mean encounters. Alright, come up here. We want nothing but world peace, or a piece of the world. The organ recital's a real killer. Wink wink, nudge nudge. What delicious, I mean delightful looking humans. Something's off here, I just can't put my hands on it. It's a hairpin with Guardia's royal crest on it. I wonder who that belongs to. Do the cyclone on her because it gets the most people. Might actually lose this. Wow. Should have slept before I left the castle. Oh, she moved slightly, so I couldn't get the other one. Can I stop? Can you stop casting that on me, please? Try to focus fire a little bit. Give Chrono a tonic. I don't remember if you can lose this fight. Pretty sure you can. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, I really don't appreciate that. Hopefully she doesn't move this time. Yeah, we get him. That's gonna kill one of them, and then the rest are gonna be fine. I don't think that stacks, I just think it refreshes the timer on it. So you're really not, like, thank you at this point. Just attack. That would have been nice if it was a crit. Yeah, we're slow. See, that was an attack. There you go. Now I'm down to 12 HP, which is actually pretty low. But I'm just gonna attack. Get a crit, please. Oh. Well, either way. I'll heal when I go back to town. Hopefully nothing bad else happens. Will you accompany me? Yeah, it's a fucking frog. We don't like frogs. Yeah, we'll stop being racist to frogs. It's definitely not frog, but that's what we're going to refer to him as. Search the environment. Nope, this already know where it is. And as it turns out, Chrono is a fantastic organ player. Secret entranceway, Looks like we're going to have to explore that on the next episode of Sarah Plays Chrono Trigger. And if you like this, please consider dropping a like and all that shit. Otherwise, I might have to destroy your entire family. Bye!